Hey everybody, I just want to do a quick video. I've been talking to some muzzleloader guys. I do a lot of black powder hunting, muzzleloader hunting, and a couple questions has come up. The main one was how much powder in each gun do you use? Well, I'm talking about guns that shoot sabots, which is about 90% of them. But how much powder is too much powder? And I'm going to answer that question for you right here. And it doesn't matter if you're shooting Blackhorn 209 or if you're shooting Hodgdon 777, Pyrodex, RS Select, GoX, it doesn't matter. This all relates to the same thing. But on these sabots, you'll have a cup on the back side here. This is a 325 grain Hornady that I shoot in my 52 caliber. But that is a night high pressure sabot, and this is what I shoot out of my 50 caliber. That's a 300 grain Barnes with the Harvester crushed rib sabot, and that is my 195 grain Barnes that I shoot out of my 45 caliber, and it does have a Harvester sabot with it too. I will tell you, these Harvester sabots are a very soft plastic compared to the night high pressure sabots. These high pressures are I mean, you can't even squeeze these things. They are a very tough sabot. But what you do when you are shooting any bullet with a sabot, this is my hunting load right here. It's my 50 cal Knights. They love this thing. I usually start out about 90 grains. And when you shoot, the bullet, of course, comes out after you fire it. These will open up and literally will lay within 15-20 feet of your barrel out in front of you. A lot of times I use I shoot in a mowed yard where I can see where I can find these things, because you really do want to find them. But once you find these, when you look at this cup, I start off at 90 grains, work up 5 grains at a time per shot. And your powder, a lot of times on a 50 caliber, even a 300 grain bullet, 90 to 100 grains is where I get my best accuracy. Yes, you can put more powder in them. Some people think, oh, my gun can handle 150 grains, so that's what they shoot. No, that is not how you do this. But start at 90 grains and work your way up 5 grains at a time, and find every one of your sabots after every shot and look at it. When you find one that this cup has got a big split in it, that was too much barrel pressure. So whatever grain you shot at that time, you need to back it off 5 grains, and that's the most powder you'll ever need to shoot out of these. I know my 45 caliber, that's 195 grain Barnes with the Harvester crushed rib sabot. I was shooting 350 yards with this gun, and the most weight or most grains of powder I shot was 110 grains. At 115, these will split. And I'm shooting them out of a Knight disc rifle, stainless, with a 27-inch barrel. So that is a quick way to help anybody out there who is struggling. Now these high pressure sabots, I shoot 130 grains of Hodgdon 777 double F out of my 52 caliber with this bullet, and I don't have any issues. These are such a hard plastic that I haven't split one yet. 130 grains is the most I've ever shot out of it, and it still stays very accurate. Another thing I like to shoot, you see how long this bullet is? It has a very long sectional density to it. When these come out of the barrel and they're spinning, the longer they are, the more stable they will be in flight. That's why I do not shoot pistol bullets. I do not like pistol bullets. I know even 54 calibers, a lot of them will shoot a 45 or 50 caliber pistol bullet, and they're just too short. They tumble way too easy. But a longer bullet like this, even this, I can get it out there. These 325 grain Hornadys, they are still a pretty good bullet lengthwise. You can't see the difference there. No, for these sabots, that's what you need to do. Start off, 85, 90 grains, whatever's a good suitable load. Work up 5 grains at a time, 95, 100, 105, until you find one of these that is split. And I'm more or less talking about these harvesters. Like I say, they're a softer plastic. They seal very well to your barrel. I think that's why I get such good velocities with them. But when you find one of these that's split, that was too much barrel pressure, and you need to back it off 5 grains. And literally with this 300 grain bullet, I've killed a deer 180 yards with this thing, and I only shoot 90 grains of powder. It doesn't need any more than that. 90 is plenty for a 300 grain bullet. So anyhow, if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you put them down there. Let me know, and hopefully that helped. Thanks.